Alright, what's up, guys? We're taking a brief intermission. You get a double upload today. You're welcome. Or maybe it's not today. Maybe I do it tomorrow. But my plan is to upload both videos today. I just got done recording the Pearl movie review, so go check that one out. That one will be out before this one. But I did get a chance to go see Joker 2, and I have some thoughts. I really don't want to go into spoilers, like most of my movie reviews, where I will label it as a spoiler review if I'm going into spoilers. This isn't that. This is spoiler free. Um, there's certain aspects of this movie I was worried about before even going into it, and that mainly being the musical. Honestly, the musical parts weren't horrible. My biggest disappointment in this movie. I love the first one. First of all, I love that first movie. Is Joaquin Phoenix as this character amazing, and he shines again in this movie, and that's no lie. And honestly, I wasn't even that worried about Lady Gaga because we saw her in um, A Star Is Born, and that performance was really good. And she does good here, but one of the issues that I'll get into is that she doesn't really get her time to shine as this notorious character, like Margot Robbie may have. Um, but the biggest disappointment in this movie for me is that we don't really get to see Joker. This is a Joker movie with Arthur Fleck. There are scenes with Joker, but he isn't really Joker. You have to watch it to fully understand what I'm talking about, but to me, that is a very disappointing aspect. I was running this movie worried about it being a sequel, and my worries did come true in certain aspects of it, others not. I'm not going to go as far and say this movie's horrible and that I hate it, because I don't. It's just a very, very big letdown because of what that first movie was and how good that first movie is. I honestly could see Joaquin Phoenix getting another nomination for this movie because he is the shining, he is the best part of this movie by far. He is good as his character, both characters, Joker and Arthur Fleck. That leads me to another thought: is that there is this timeline throughout this whole movie, and I don't want to get into spoilers, that they try to make the audience believe, especially with like the opening sequence that happens. I never bought into it, which is kind of unfortunate. There was times where I was like, okay, well maybe that could be true, and it turned out not to be. Disappointing, yes. Does it happen? Yes. And people are comparing this to the Holdover 2 or the Hangover 2 because, well, same director as both, similar to the Hangover trilogy. Hangover 2 being disappointing compared to the first one. Though I do kind of like the Hangover Part 2, but that's a conversation for a different time. I do think Todd Phillips still does a really good job, mainly because this movie looks beautiful, it's shot beautifully, and I think he had his ideas and I think he went for them and he was successful in what he wanted to do. I haven't even touched on the ending because I don't at any point want to get into spoilers, like I keep saying. But the ending is definitely something that, like, if I don't even want to hit anything, I'm not as upset with the ending as some are. It's not a good ending, but you know, where you, yeah, that's as much as I'll say. Overall, Joker 2, um, Fuel Divine, or whatever it's called, my apologies for butchering that, but I'm just gonna call it Joker 2. It's not good, but I still think it can be an enjoyable experience, just inside disappointing shoes. With all that said, Joker 2 does get a C plus. Yeah. Alright, go check out this movie for yourself. I might do a spoiler review, I might not. We'll see where life leads me. And see y'all tomorrow for Maxine. Peace out, like and subscribe.